The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra comes with a range of security and privacy features that are built directly into the hardware and software of the device. Some of them are features you can actually see and use every day. Others run quietly in the background and protect your data without you even noticing. So in this video, let's take a closer look at how secure the Galaxy S26 Ultra really is and what Samsung is doing to keep your personal information safe. Welcome back to SamMobile TV, you're here with Max. Let's start with Samsung Knox. Knox is Samsung's security platform and it is basically the foundation for a lot of the security features on Galaxy devices. The important thing here is that Knox is not just some app or software layer that Samsung adds on top of Android, it is built much deeper into the phone, including at the hardware level. That means protection starts as soon as you turn on the device. For example, Knox checks during the startup whether the phone has been tampered with. It also monitors the system in real time while you're using it, looking for suspicious behavior or potential threats. Samsung also uses what it calls a layered defense. So if one part of the system were somehow attacked, there are still other layers in place to protect the device and your data. That becomes especially important in situations like installing a bad app, clicking on a suspicious link, or connecting to a network you don't fully trust. Another important part of this is Knox Vault. Knox Vault is where the Galaxy S26 Ultra stores things like your passwords, biometric data, and encryption keys. What makes Knox Vault special is that it is physically separated from the main system. It has its own processor and its own storage, so it does not share the same resources as the regular operating system. So even if the main system were somehow compromised, Knox Vault would still remain protected. This is especially important for biometrics. Now, one of the most interesting privacy features on the Galaxy S26 Ultra is Privacy Display. It's the world's first built-in privacy display on mobile and is probably the most visible security feature on the phone because you can actually see the effect when it is enabled. When it is turned on, the screen becomes much harder to read from the side. So if you're sitting on a train, on a plane, in a cafe, or anywhere in public, people next to you have a much harder time seeing what is on your display. You can turn Privacy Display on manually, but you can also set it to activate automatically in certain situations. For example, when you open a banking app, enter a PIN, or use specific apps where you want more privacy. There is also a stronger maximum privacy protection mode, which is useful when you really don't want anyone around you to see what you're doing. Auto blocker is another useful security feature on the Galaxy S26 Ultra. It is enabled by default, so the phone already gives you an extra layer of protection right out of the box. Its main job is to block app installations from unknown sources and reduce the risk of malicious software getting onto your device. And that is important because installing apps from random websites is still one of the easiest ways to get malware on an Android phone. You can still manage auto blocker in the security settings, so users who know exactly what they're doing can adjust it. But for most people, I would recommend leaving it enabled. Then there is Secure Folder. Secure Folder creates a separate encrypted space on your phone. Everything inside it is isolated from the rest of the system. So if you have certain photos, files, notes, or apps that you want to keep private, you can move them into Secure Folder. Secure Folder can also be useful if you use multiple accounts for the same app or want to separate personal and business stuff on the same device. For example, you could keep a second Messenger account, work-related apps, files, or accounts inside Secure Folder while your private content stays outside of it. So Secure Folder is not just about hiding sensitive content, it can also be a very practical way to keep things more organized and clearly separated in everyday use. And finally, there is Private Album. Private Album is basically a simpler option if you only want to hide certain photos or videos. It is built directly into the Gallery app, so you don't have to set up a full Secure Folder just to keep a few pictures out of your main gallery. So if Secure Folder feels a bit too much for what you need, Private Album is the quicker and easier option. Overall, the Galaxy S26 Ultra offers a strong mix of security and privacy features. Some of them work deep in the background and protect your data without you even noticing. Others are more visible and give you direct control what people can see, what apps can be installed, and what content stays private. That is what makes Samsung's approach pretty useful. It is not only about advanced security in the background, but also about features that actually make sense in everyday life. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.